I expect many of us have spent our holidays and free time working on some of those logical brain teasers that call for each man's occupation or who is married to whom. I suspect we find it hard to believe that apparently irrelevant information that is given is actually enough to nail down the answer, and our curiosity gets the better of us. At the early age that one is likely to be introduced to such a pastime, a straightforward process of elimination is probably the only approach at one's disposal. However, certain problems of this sort have very ingenious solutions. Consider the following lovely problem. Out of 6 boys, exactly 2 were known to have been stealing apples. But who? Harry said Charlie and George. James said Donald and Tom. Donald said Tom and Charlie. George said Harry and Charlie. Charlie said Donald and James. And Tom couldn't be found. 4 of the 5 boys interrogated had named one of the miscreants correctly and lied about the other one. The 5th boy had lied outright. Who stole the apples? You wanna give it a try? Just pause the video and see if you can come up with something. Okay, so you have had your time. Let's see how this puzzle can be solved and what insights of higher mathematics are hidden there. I like this puzzle, not just because it has a very beautiful and stimulating solution, but it also allows me to slide in the concept of graphs at the most elementary level. The term graph I'm referring to denotes something quite different from the graphs you may be familiar with from analytical geometry or function theory. The kind of graph you probably have dealt with consisted of all points in the plane whose coordinates x and y in some coordinate system satisfy an equation in x and y. The graphs we will be discussing are simple geometrical figures consisting of points and lines connecting some of these points. It is unfortunate that 2 different concepts bear the same name, but its terminology is now so well established that it would be difficult to change. Okay, so let's just move on towards a more formal definition.
Thank you, Tanishka, for the introduction. Firstly, to illustrate the situation in the puzzle, we can use a geometric diagram. Each boy can be represented by a point, like Charlie from point C, George from point G, and so on. And 2 such points can be connected by a straight line whenever the boys they represent are named by some other boy. So, the line CG comes from Harry's statement, and other lines are also placed like that. Then the list of statements mentioned in the starting of the video can be presented in the form of a diagram, like one on your screen. A figure like this is called a graph. It consists of certain points H, J, D, G, C, T called its vertices, and certain line segments such as CG, DJ, etc. are edges of the graph. We shall call this graph A. Now we have the necessary tools to solve the puzzle. Since 4 of the boys named one miscreant and one innocent person, 4 of the edges join a thief to an innocent person. And since one of the boys lied outright, the remaining edge has both the ends at the innocent parties. Hence, the culprits altogether claim 4 of the endpoints of the edges and innocents claim 6. Since nobody told the whole truth, we observe that the 2 thieves are not joined by an edge. Thus, in order to identify the thieves, we need to find 2 vertices in A which are not joined by an edge and which together claim a total of 4 of the endpoints. A brief look at A is sufficient to see that the only possibilities are C and J. Thus, It was Charlie and James who stole the apples.
Thank you, Subhanshi, for such a great explanation. You can surely solve this puzzle by other methods. In fact, I myself, when first approached this puzzle, came up with a solution which is not just different but also easy, or at least I think so. But the purpose of this video was not to solve the puzzle in the simplest way possible. Instead, this introductory video was about introducing definition of graphs and its constituents, that is, points and edges, which I hope we managed to do. Further discussions will be based on similar theme by taking a puzzle or a problem and derive additional properties of graphs. See you next time. Until then, bye-bye. Stay safe and keep learning.